More. I thought I was most likely to be an actress. Now I'm in HR.
Well, YouTube, we're just gonna be streaming for now, I guess. I'm doing ATC and ATC24. So yeah, it is ATC24. Nope, I'm gonna put this back. Yep, let's get into it. So far we've gotten a I think we've got an A380 and whatchamacallit. We've got also a Dream Lifter. So let's wait for them. I'm on the video right now. BLCF. This one from Tokyo. Let's see if it's in the chat right here. She, I don't know. Smoke Flower from Perth. Damn, that's busy. Oh, so then. Okay, then they'll probably come out to this AFK for some reason. Go put that. Plus this. Now YouTube will hear me respond to YouTube first. It's crazy. Some dude literally just found a flight plan. Red Bull Team 6 and an extra 300 from St. Bartholomew to Lucala? What are you gonna do? Like, dude, like, oh, just you're gonna watch some Michael MJD or something. Actually, no, Mr. Who's Lost. Come on. Biggest icon in the world. Sure. Well, they removed that flight plan. Whatever.
Everyone's ever seen. We've worked on it for over a year now. While we've been racing to overtake Apple in subscribers, and now we've just passed them. It's not
Never mind, put it back.
3, 2, 1. There you go. This thing is built from scratch. It's the actual supercomputer of smartphones. There's several things it can do that will make your current phone like a toy. Like, for example, the first. Oh, there's no phone company. Actually, I just remember it really fun. It's the world's largest phone cube in 3, 2, 1. Look, bang, bang. I thought really. Find this glass is actually a full frame Canon EOS R5. We're talking a camera that shoots very good, full quality 8K resolution video. Yeah, I'm going to start cost tally too. So that one camera, this cost us $3,500. And I'm not going to get too technical here, but just to give you an idea, the best indicator of camera's quality is its sensor size. That's why pretty much every other year, smartphone companies increase the size of their sensors by 10 to 15%. This camera sensor is over 1,000% larger than that of the latest phone.
Hey, you think you can handle a new pilot?
Uh, Probably.
And what if they asked for multiple readbacks?
Yeah, I can deal with that. Traffic is dead here.
Yeah, what if like they make some incorrect readbacks?
I'll just tell them the mistake, and after they can just continue.
Okay. Yep, that checks out because my co-pilot is a new pilot actually, and I want to help him like get his feet off the ground because all he's done is like some VFRs, but he still messes up that because
Yes.
this is gonna be one of his flights
It's gonna be
that he'll
iPhone or
probably
BFR.
actually IFR.
I feel like iPhone is easier than VFR at this point, but okay.
Um, I know like VFR is I think VFR is more better, but
VFR is like better, but like I feel like it's a bit more harder than iPhone, from my understanding.
yeah, because like because you go around, you do a touch and go, and then go around again. So
Yep. So is he coming like soon, or is it like in a while?
um, in a while, um, I'll follow the flight plan in a little bit because he's eating right now. So
Okay. Have all day.
what?
Have all day.
What? Sorry, sorry, I don't get what that means.
I've all the time in the world. Like I can wait.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna create the flight plan from Southampton to Larnaca, so be prepared.
Okay. I'm gonna go scroll.
See
I'm
ya
gonna
in a
go.
bit.
Okay, see you.
Oh, okay, see ya.
Time to put it to the test. Wow. The Apple Store London. Mine's bigger. So this is the camera app, and because the actual camera itself is locked away on the inside, all we've had to do here is to get a SIM and a very real data plan. So we can use Canon's Wi-Fi link app to have a feed of what the camera is doing in real time. Oh, this feels good. I mean, just look at the difference in detail, the warmth of the colors, and how cinematic our camera looks in comparison. Also, if you're curious about the video quality, I don't think I've ever looked this pretty before. And because this is an 8K resolution recording, we've absolutely smoked the Apple iPhone in terms of detail. Also, if you're wondering why there's a single macho cluster on my face, it's because I walked straight into a pole while heaving this beast of a phone around London. But every top-end smartphone also has a zoom camera. And of course, we need to top that as well. If you see me shaking at all during this video, by the way, it's because I am very nervous. The Guinness World Record adjudicator is on her way right now. If she likes what she sees, we will actually walk away today with a Guinness World Record. Let's hope so. There's a lot at stake for it. Okay, so here's the thing with zoom. To create more zoom, you have a glass in your lens. So if you just plot the second zoom camera right next to our main camera facing outwards like this, then the maximum amount of optical zoom you could achieve in that depth is about 7 times. Now, 7 times optical zoom, that's already pretty good. The latest Pro iPhones come with 5 times optical zoom, and that's about as high as phones get. But we don't want to just match the iPhone. We want to far surpass it. We want to beat every future possible generation of iPhones. So, this second zoom camera, which is the Sony RX10 Mark IV, by the way, isn't actually sitting here firing outwards. It's sitting here, firing vertically up the phone, with a mirror to then reflect that view outwards, which allows us to create the maximum possible distance between the sensor and the glass. And this isn't just any mirror. Normal mirrors have either glass or plastic in front of the reflective surface, but this one has the reflective surface on the front side, making for 0 degradation to image quality. What does that mean for optical zoom? 25 times. And if you happen to use digital zoom, then you can go up to 100 times and still going to play photos. If you run to that corner over there, I'm going to see if I can find you. Oh yeah, and you know the other benefit of having a mirror periscope system like this is it's adjustable. Hold down one button on this remote, and this mirror micro adjusts its angle, which means we can change where we're shooting without even moving the phone. All right, so we're going to zoom into Drisha using an iPhone. 3, 2, 1, image. So 25 times is the maximum amount of digital zoom. And now, on the big iPhone, we can't see her very well. The feed quality isn't the best, but zoom, and zoom, and zoom. That's it. The capture.
Here's everything you need to know about Simply Piano. The best thing about it is it actually hears you play.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Probably don't need to explain why I was better. So, what is powering the phone? Well, you might know that Apple themselves have a very closed, controlled way of making products, which means that the only way to actually run iOS is to buy an iPhone. You can't run iOS on any other device. So this is actually running Android with many, many different applications and skins to make it look as close to iOS as possible. But that's not a quirk, that's a feature. Yeah, because Android is so much more open, what it's allowed us to do is to basically build a very high-end PC on the inside to power it. And that took a lot of trial and error. We even tried the latest NVIDIA RTX 4090, but no luck. We had to do a lot of experimentation for the correct hardware configuration for this. And just to give you some perspective, the absolute best iPhones have 8 gigabytes of RAM and a tiny little mobile chip. Our iPhone has 128 gigabytes of RAM. It has the AMD 6950 XT dedicated graphics card, and a 24-core Intel Core i9 processor. Pretty impressive, making this possibly the most powerful Android device in the world, but it can do something that an iPhone just can't do. Yeah. So most top-end phones nowadays, they start out at around 256 gigabytes of internal storage, and they max out at 1 terabyte. This has 4 terabytes of space. And what we've done with that 4 terabytes is to create a partition, meaning that we've allocated 2 terabytes to run Android with more storage than any Android phone ever. But then the other 2 terabytes to run Windows. So every time you boot the thing up, you just decide which of these 2 operating systems that you want to boot into, which means, yes, this thing can basically do everything. Oh yeah, and there's also 2 water cooling systems inside this phone. One for the processor, which is kind of what you might expect. One of them is for something we probably won't. I'm big heading there. So you're in the very fast as well.
Control Giant 8980 flight level 030, heading 155, speed is 243 into just a little later last week's today.
What's that? Giant 8980?
iPhone.
I don't have you on beta yet. I'll contact you later.
Click on Reader. Giant 8980.
Could you take a right? Giant 890, could you take a right for me heading 160?
Right, 160, Giant 8980.
And descend the flight level 015 for me.
Flight level 015, Giant 8980.
Take a right heading 220, please.
Right, 220, Giant 8980.
Could you extend that to heading 240 instead, please?
240, Giant 8980.